In this video, we'll have a look at the Song tab. This tab represents an alternative method for a quick drum track creation. In the middle, there's a song structure panel where each block corresponds to a particular part. For example, this is an intro, this one is a beat, a break, etc. As you can see, you can have up to 9 channels, each playing its own rhythm on the same drum set. So let's build a drum track from scratch. First, I'm going to clean the current structure, like that. Okay, so you know your song, its structure, the length of verses, choruses, etc. All you need to do is repeat it by pressing on corresponding buttons down here. I guess your song has an intro. Click on the intro button then. What's next? Verse? Click on the verse button, and so on, till the end of the song. Don't worry too much if MDrummer dropped 1 bar intro and you need 3 bars. You'll fix it in a minute. Right now, get your song structure done. Okay, you've probably noticed that some parts are missing, like an outro and empty bars. This is how to fix it. Let's say you need an outro. For that, simply add 1 more intro part and change its type to outro here. To make a gap, add a verse part and change its type to disabled. To change the part's length, click on the bar count and in pop-up menu, select the length you need. The level is responsible for complexity and index defines which loop will be used if there are more than one available. Breaks, for example. Don't forget to disable the random loops option in Quick Setup Rhythm Additional window. So far, this feature has been looking pretty cool, hasn't it? It's a quick way to build a drum track. It follows your host program. What else do you need? Well, there is one thing that can put you off. You see, drums are probably not the last instrument that you add at starting a new song production. In fact, it will probably be the first one. And picture this. You've created a beautiful drum track here in the Song tab, and now you're moving it to your host program sequencer to add other instruments. There's a good chance that you'll start moving things around, adding bars, cutting bars, and the problem is MDrummer won't follow you. So you will have to jump between 2 sequences to keep on repeating the song's structure here. That's going to be annoying. However, there is an elegant solution to this problem. Look at these 2 buttons, MIDI command and MIDI. You can use them quickly to export the whole drum track. If you like MIDI command method, click on MIDI command button, drag and drop data into your host program. to export MIDI notes, use MIDI button. So one possible method can be like this. First, make a quick draft track in the Song tab, and export it into the host program. Finish your song, and then come back to finalize the drum track here. Important, the MIDI channel of your host program's track must follow the channel number here, or if you've exported MIDI notes, set it to 10. Otherwise MDrummer won't understand your commands. One final touch, the jam mode. It may be cool if you just want to jam with MDrummer. First, make a little arrangement that will be looped, say 7 bars beat and 1 bar break. Enable repeat mode, route your MIDI keyboard, channel 11 or higher, to MDrummer and turn on the jam mode. Click on the Enable button to start a loop going. Play on your keyboard along with drums. MDrummer will ignore any commands, but it will analyze how hard you play and follow your performance. Play harder and MDrummer will start playing harder. Play softer and, well, you've got the idea. See you next time.